Yo, what's up, cousin? How are you? Can you hear me? Uh-oh, I can't hear you. Oh no.
What about now?
Yes, now I can. Now I
Okay, here we
can.
go. What's
All
up?
right.
What's up?
It's not it's not a stream unless either one of us has technical difficulties somewhere in there.
We should have been well prepared, but I forgot that I muted the mic like a dumbass.
I always do that, so don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is the Jimbo and James show with our special guest producer, Richie. We got producer Richie in the house. I'm bringing you in, Richie. What's up, Richie?
What's up?
I was gonna say his mic is muted too.
No, it's not. Is it?
No, I can
No,
hear
you're
you,
good.
Richie.
You're good.
Oh.
Welcome to the show, guys. I wanted to give a face to the name. This is Richie, our producer. Look at him looking dapper. He is also with Shoot Your Shot Sports. Treasy, we got Treasy in the house. We got a lot of chatters coming in right now. Thanks for the bits, James. I appreciate it. Miss you as well, Tree. Blitzen, what's up, Blitzen?
It's like I'm walking on
Chuck
sunshine.
the DJ, what's up? Chuck the DJ. Man, you want to give your chatters a follow? Shout out to James.
Yeah, shout out to Clutch J, Blitzen, Azook, I see you, buddy. Madane, you guys are all here. It's good to see y'all again. Welcome back to the Jimbo and James show.
I have some great news right now, James. Your dad is watching us.
Oh, great.
Your dad is watching us. So I'm going to put Richie
great.
backstage. Cheers, guys, before we start the show. Let's have a great show, guys.
Cheers.
Oh, I cut you off. I cut off our producer. Mr. Producer.
So I just want to tell y'all real quick, my voice is kind of crappy. I got a sore throat going on. I woke up with a sore throat this morning. So I've been like taking Dayquil and like taking those cough drops like every like couple hours trying to get this sore throat action to go away, but unfortunately it's not. So
I hope you're not getting sick. That would suck.
I agree. But the good thing is like I'm starting to get a cold now, so hopefully by next Friday when we do our next show, like
It's gone. Yeah.
it's gone.
Hopefully you are right. We have a lot to talk about this show, so hopefully your voice hangs in there the whole show.
So you're drinking.
What do you
on
want to
that-
start with? What do you want to start with today?
Well, I just want to say that I'm drinking my Diet Pepsi because we went to KFC today to get the new Buffalo Ranch dip that everybody keeps talking about.
What do you talk about? We're there now. We're streaming from
Oh,
random
yeah,
KFCs.
Yeah, but we're inside KFC. I'm drinking the Diet Pepsi with Jim Beam Peach. Shout out to Richie because he likes the Jim Beam.
I am drinking some Miller Lite as always. Nothing has changed there. So, and if Miller Lite is watching, I'm not sponsored by Miller Lite, but feel free to email me, Miller Lite. Go ahead, hit my DM. So I have some bad news for you.
All right, let's hear it.
I know we're going to be sampling the new what's it called? Buffalo Ranch dip.
Buffalo Ranch dip.
They did not put that in my box when I left, and I did not check. I guess it's my fault for not opening it up to check. I did not get it, so I ate already, but I still have like chicken left in the fridge, but I didn't get it. I couldn't taste it, but I will rate some chicken spots after. So I know, Richie, you also got it as well. I'm going to bring you in again, Richie. Richie, you got the KFC, right?
Yes, I did.
Do you guys want to start with that first then?
Yeah, we can start with that.
All right. I'm going to put a graphic on the screen.
I got two, but I can't just hand you one because you kind of look too far. But
Oh, damn. All right. Can you just drive 40 minutes over to my house and give it to me, even though the KFC is like 4 minutes away? I probably could have went back, but it's freezing cold outside.
So I just want to say real quick before we try this out. I am very disappointed in KFC. Why on earth did they get rid of the wedges?
Yeah, they did get rid of the wedges.
Like
Oh,
the wedges are gone. Like what the fuck did they do with the wedges?
I don't know.
That was like when I used to go to KFC or whatever. That was like one of the, you got the mac and cheese, you got the coleslaw, you got the mashed potatoes and gravy. Where's the fucking wedges?
They discontinued the wedges, I guess.
So, all right, Richie, you ready to try this Buffalo Ranch out? You got your KFC with you?
Yes. Yes,
So
I do.
I'm gonna
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna let you two do this segment so that way your windows are a little bit better, but you guys are still gonna be able to hear me.
Okay, sounds good.
Kind of
All
have
right.
to roll my sleeves up for this.
Oh, he's got to roll his sleeves up for this. All right, so anyways, this is the label for the Buffalo Ranch, the new Buffalo Ranch from KFC. It's got a little orange, pinkish flavor. Actually looks pretty good if you ask me.
Aren't you glad it's Friday?
I am so fucking glad it's Friday.
Orange, you glad? Huh?
Yeah, but it's cool because it blurs me out and gives you like a whole view of the ranch. As
Wait,
I
keep
put
it
this
there.
Here.
That's pretty cool.
That's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Damn,
And
it's
that's
like a-
go
great.
back to me. Bam.
Autofocus,
Looks
baby.
great.
Autofocus,
Looks
love
great.
it.
I love it. Love it. All right, you ready to do this dipperoo?
Yes. I have to open my.
Oh, okay. I'm kind of
Go ahead.
rushing
Yeah.
you. I'm
I
sorry.
just want to mess up my suit, so I'm just like trying to be careful.
You need a bib.
It's funny because I actually have like a bib to shave. The shave bibs.
I need
They're
one of those.
amazing.
I need one of those. Hell yeah, I want one of those. I'm putting that on my Amazon wish list.
Dude, it's amazing because there's no like shit everywhere. But yeah, I'm ready for this.
Okay,
All
here
right.
we go.
Let's do this.
So this is the new KFC Buffalo Ranch dip. All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, that's some food porn right there.
It actually looks good the way it dips.
No crunch though.
Yeah, mine weren't crunchy at all either. I when I ate mine, I dipped them in the in barbecue. I tried barbecue, and I also tried the Chick-fil-A sauce. It just didn't taste the same in Chick-fil-A sauce as regular Chick-fil-A. But it was good. I ate it.
There's more buffalo than ranch. I feel like.
Yeah, I agree. It has like a Red's Hot type flavor.
hmm That's what I feel like they did. They just put like a shit ton of hot sauce and like a tiny bit of ranch for like the sweetness.
Is it like you said? It's like Red's Hot. Is that what you called it?
Yeah, it's like that Red's hot sauce. That's what it
It's not
tastes
even
like
hot.
to me.
Yeah.
No, like the flavor. It's not hot. It just has that flavor.
Just more buffalo
Here-
than anything.
So your dad wants to know, how does he get to chat and type something? Uncle Jimmy, if you're watching, you have to sign up for a Twitch account. It is 100% completely free. Obviously, the username James Hollenbeck is taken, so choose maybe another username.
He'd probably put Jimmy Hollenbeck.
There you go. So what do you guys think? Score this. 1 out of 10, 10 being the best.
I liked. So I don't know if you guys tried the Buffalo Ranch Little Caesar dips. But I would probably put it to there. Probably about a
Okay.
5.
Okay, right in the middle, huh?
Average dip.
There's so many better dips out there. I give this like a 4.3. Like it's not great. I think there's better sauces at KFC, but I mean, I could just get like hot sauce and ranch and mixed together to make a better sauce. I feel like, honestly, because I like a more. I'm more of a spice tolerance.
Yeah,
This
there
isn't
was a
spicy for
moment
me.
there. There was a moment there where Richie was doing all the spicy challenges during our streams. And like I was praying for Richie big time.
It wasn't hot though. Like the
You-
blazing, not that hot.
Yeah, you did the Buffalo Wild Wings one.
Yes, I did.
That's
yeah.
right. You're insane. You're insane.
Yep.
That was like my second time too.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, about a 5. It's about an average dip. I kind of compare it, like I said, to the Little Caesars Buffalo Ranch dip, but this has more of a buffalo, I guess, flavor to it. I guess.
Would
But
you get it again?
No.
well, I'm kind of dieting, so
Both you
like,
guys. No. Okay.
No, I mean, I'm not doing it because I'm not diet. I mean,
I
I
would
feel
say
there's
no.
better sauces. I like barbecue better than this. So
No, I wouldn't get it again. I think Chick-fil-A has a better buffalo sauce than this.
Okay.
I do like Chick-fil-A's buffalo sauce better.
I have not
Yeah.
had Chick-fil-A in a
So-
minute. I have not had them in a minute. I gotta go back. There's one pretty close to me here. So I had 3 different chicken spots in the last 2 days, and I'll name them. And one of them is a Midwestern place. So I had Buffalo Wild Wings, which is nationwide.
I hate
I had-
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I had Culver's, which is Midwest, which they do like burgers, chicken, like it's from Wisconsin. It's like a Wisconsin-based company. And then the third place I had today was KFC. So ranking them from worst to best, I have to do Buffalo Wild Wings is the worst.
Good.
Then I definitely have to do KFC as second. And I'm a little biased in saying that second because they forgot my ranch, A, and B, it wasn't crispy. It was microwaved almost. And then the third, the best place is the Culver's. I got the chicken tenders, and I love their chicken tenders. So I gotta stop eating chicken. That's the last chicken I'm eating. I'm gonna turn into a chicken.
So I will say the problem with Buffalo Wild Wings is, one, their wings are overrated, and two, it's way overpriced.
Yeah, I agree. And we went in there. It was me and 2 other friends, and the original plan was to have a few beers, get some food, watch the Bulls game, watch hockey, just a sports bar type stuff. And we ended up just going in. We had a lousy time. Our server forgot a bunch of stuff, and we just ate our food and left. And like that was like just uninviting. When they first opened, it was so inviting. It was so fun to go to Buffalo Wild Wings because it was cheap. What they have 20-cent wings on Tuesdays. Now, forget about it. Forget about it. I don't think I'm gonna go back for a while.
You ain't gonna go back to Buffalo Wild Wings?
Not for a little bit. I just didn't enjoy my time. That's why I'm rating them third on that try chicken list.
So, real quick, today I had 2 chickens as well. I went to this Filipino place that's Americanized called Jollibee. I don't know if you heard of it, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a Filipino spot. It's kind of like Popeye / KFC, but Filipino, basically. But I had that today for lunch. I had a chicken sandwich, just like Popeye's. And then I had KFC for dinner. So all chicken out as well.
Shout out to Treasy in my chat. She always talks about going there to that restaurant, Richie Jollibee. It's like one of her favorite places.
I think it's overrated, but it's good. But it's not. It's okay. Well, I think it's like In and Out for me. Like that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I can't really speak for that. I've never been to In-N-Out, but
In-N-Out's overrated.
is it? I've had
Yes.
Whataburger, and I think Whataburger is overrated.
It is overrated, and I live in
Okay.
Texas.
Okay, because when I was in Texas, I had to stop. It was right on the highway. I
So
didn't.
one thing I will say about Texas, since I've been here for 11 years, I don't consider myself as a Texan, but I guess I could because I've been here so long. I think Texans overhype their places that originate from here. For example, Buc-ee's, H-E-B, which I actually like H-E-B. That's a grocery store, kind of like Food Lion or Giant or Kroger. And
all
then,
of which we don't have here.
yeah, Jewel.
We got Mariano's and Jules. That's all we got.
And then, of course, Whataburger. That's very overrated. But if you do go to Whataburger, I really suggest you
Did
get
you
the
say
patty melt.
Waterburger?
What? Okay. We say it so fast, so it sounds like we're saying, like, water burger.
That's what I thought you said.
But
Because I thought it was what a burger.
Yeah, but it's what a burger. But we say it so fast, it sounds like water burger.
Your dad is commenting to my text messages right now. Shout out to Uncle Jimmy. Come in the chat. Make yourself an account. It's free. Just put your email address in. And then you can even donate bits to your son's channel. Help him grow.
So Whataburger has the only sandwich I like from there is their patty melt, and it's on Texas toast, and it has some special sauce, kind of like Big Mac sauce, but it's not the same, but it's pretty good.
Chuck said he had a water burger once after eating at Jack in the Box.
It says burger. He had a water burger. Not like burger, but.
Oh boy. I did create an account. So he created an account. So you should be able to type. And also give your son a follow, too, while you're at it. There's a little follow button underneath the little video if you're on the computer.
All right, I think I'm going to make it back to my studio now since we made it out of the KFC.
I think I am as well. There we go. Back into my podcast home studio.
The stripper's still sleeping back there, so hopefully she's going to be passed out for another hour and a half while we do the show.
Clutch J, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. All right, so we have a ton of topics to talk about. It's up to you, Richie, if you want to stay on screen or not. I mean, obviously, we got a lot to talk about, so.
I'll be on screen. I'm just going to be sipping and having a cigar in a little bit, so I'll chime in.
Chuck likes strippers, by the way. So, Chuck, I'll send her, if she ever wakes up, I'll send her your address. Send her your way on the next flight to California. I think we should get started with talking about Tim Allen.
All right, go ahead.
This story is crazy. So Tim Allen, if this is true, Pam Anderson released a memoir tell-all book. In that book, she basically talked about her first day on the set of Tool Time, Home Improvement, obviously, but the show was Tool Time that she was on in the show. She was Heidi, for those of you that don't know. But she was walking to her dressing room, and Tim walks out of his dressing room in just a robe, and he opens up his robe, and he was completely naked. And he goes, "I've seen you naked, so it might as well be fair that you see me naked." I think Tim's denying it. Of course, it could be, a career-ending allegation. She's not pressing charges or anything, but she mentioned that in the book. Obviously, sexual assault is not anything to laugh about, but in this context of two celebrities where she's not going to press charges, I don't know. Would you guys do the same thing if you saw Pam Anderson and she was okay with it,
I probably would have done the same thing too. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Yes. And I had a question, though. Is that the reason why they changed Heidi's mid-show?
Good question.
That's a good question. Yeah,
that
that's
is a valid question. I don't know.
That would make more sense.
Because she was only there for the first season, I think. If I remember correctly, she was there for the first season, and then after that, they got that new girl.
Couldn't wait to be king.
So, Scoober says that it was JTT that flashed her and not Tim Allen. I know the story that I saw that broke on TMZ, which I do have the video here. It's kind of long. I kind of don't really want to play it. But I heard it was, Tim Allen that was under the gun on all that.
Yeah.
Also, if it was JTT, he's a minor. That'd be really weird.
Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. He was a
That
little
wouldn't
kid
make
at
sense.
that time.
Yeah, he was like 12 at that time.
He was doing Lion King at the time. Like he couldn't wait to be king.
Yeah,
Yeah. It just
He was
doesn't make
walking around.
sense.
He was walking around naked as the Lion King, as Simba.
He's
What
like,
do you mean?
roar, watch this.
Rawr. Negative. Medic says that he would not do it because he does not want hepatitis. She went on to do bigger things like Tommy Lee. Oh man, don't get me started. Have you guys seen the Hulu documentary with Tommy Lee and Pam? I think it's called Tom and Pam or Tommy and Pam.
Yeah, me and my wife watched it. It was actually pretty good.
I saw the one
Freaking-
on FX. Is that the same one or different?
Yeah.
No, it's a different one because they
It's a
show a
different
lot
one.
of nudity.
They show a lot of nudity and Tommy's genitalia, and it looks like he has a third leg. If that's true,
I can confirm because I've seen the actual video.
I can confirm I've seen the actual.
The boat scene is so iconic.
Oh, I gotta give Richie a correct noise for that one. I'll give you a point for that one.
My dad probably paid the $19.95 to buy it.
By the way, he follows you right now.
Yeah,
Shy
I saw
Sox
that.
98.
I saw that.
We got to get him streaming.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
He's still texting me right now too. By the way,
Oh shit.
tell
I mean-
him it's my wife, not me and my wife. Proper English. Time out, Uncle Jimmy, the guy who can't spell, so he uses voice text. Come on, Uncle Jimmy.
Oh my
That's
god.
genius. It's like Chat GPT, but not.
So that's the worst. That is the worst. So my dad, how old's my dad? He's almost 60. He's like 58. Something
Younger
like that.
than my mom. Probably about there.
So my dad's like in his late 50s. And my dad is very illiterate. He can't spell worth a shit. So every time I get text messages from my dad, I know what he's doing. He has the phone right here, and he's saying exactly what he wants.
And
to be
that's the
text.
reason why he's not chatting in your chat right now. Because he is still texting me and including, he said, I'm correcting him because I'm sober and not drinking. That's what he said.
Yeah,
That's
for
what he
once.
said.
For once.
All right. I don't know. I think that story is crazy if it's true. But we all agree that we're men, and I guess we would do the same thing, especially with Pam Anderson, because she was, Baywatch's smoking hot babe back in the day.
Agreed.
Yep. And great movie, Barbed Wire. Have you seen that? Great movie. Her in this like black latex.
You could tell
Oh, boy.
he voice text that.
Why? Whoa! Is it because the
caps.
E, the T, the capital letters?
Yeah, the caps.
Uh-oh.
I got
okay,
you.
He wants. There you go. I know. Last time your dad was in town, he was talking to Richie about lumpia. Is that how you say
Those
it?
tiny egg rolls. That
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really good. They're really good.
Well, I'll have to try him, Richie. Richie, next time you're in the area, let's go try him.
I'll be in area
If there's
tomorrow.
a-
So yeah,
If there's a spot or something.
there's plenty of spots.
Alrighty, you ready to segue over to Mike Tyson?
Yeah, let me get the segue music going. That way you guys will get it stuck in your head like I have it in my head. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, here it is.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, and Pop.
Yeah, that's going to be stuck in your head now, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I have nightmares of that just because I would pass out on the couch and then like
Yeah,
it would
with the
just come,
TV on.
like yeah, just be on. I'm like, damn it.
All right, so Mike Tyson's in the news. Why is Mike Tyson in the news, James?
So I guess a woman filed a lawsuit accusing wrong, the heavyweight Mike Tyson of graping her sometime back in the early 1990s in a nightclub in Albany, New York.
So is this the same case that he had pending from the documentary, the Tyson documentary that came out recently?
I believe
Or is this
so.
a new case?
I believe
Okay.
so.
Okay. Then I've already known about this. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I believe they settled out of court.
Well, he was convicted back in 1992 and served 3 years in prison for it.
Right. And he
So-
had probably the time of his life in prison, according to that documentary.
So my thing is he already served his time. He was found and convicted. Why is she suing him?
Money.
Shouldn't she have filed the charges back in the 90s? Like, isn't there some sort of statute of limitations on this?
There should be. Yeah. Well, if they settle out of court, though, that's not a pending charge or anything. If it's a different case. But if this is the same case that he got jailed on, I think she's just digging for gold, to be honest.
I mean, I will say this. Like, rape is bad, no matter what. Between a man and a woman, woman and man, man, woman, woman. It's bad. Like, but the thing is like, he should not be charged twice. He already went to jail. You should have sued him after the,
He had no money back then.
How?
He did have money. Let me take that back. He did have money, but his money was contingent on him not being in jail and being able to fight. So now that he's making all this money off endorsements, I know Tyson's probably making millions right now in endorsements.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
Definitely.
I don't know how much money he would have had, because the way that documentary, I don't know if you've seen it or not, chat, but it made it seem like he was struggling to grow up, and he was struggling to grow up, but like in poverty. I don't know. I feel like the statute of limitations is passed on that.
Yeah. So the only reason well, here's another thing. So we can get into the O.J. Simpson trial here. He was found not guilty, but his Nicole Brown Simpson's family sued O.J. after the trial, and they found him liable of her death, and he had to pay the family some money. Of course, he never did, but that's what should have happened after the trial for, rape. She should have went after him for money.
They'll settle out of court. They always, at this point, they always do in their career. I think. That's my personal opinion. That's why he said the 3 years in prison was the best time of his life, because he had peace of mind. Yeah, he converted over to Muslim. He was like the leader in prison. Like, he had it all in prison. He was the boss in prison.
Well, I mean,
he was the according to the documentary, he was the boss in prison. Like, he ruled the prison. He ruled the roost in prison. That's why he had a great time.
You really think anybody would really try to fuck with Mike Tyson?
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, think about it.
I don't know, but would you take a punch from him for $30 million?
I would, yeah.
I would.
One punch,
$30 million cash.
Yeah, I would.
How about Richie? What about you?
Yes, definitely.
How about $1 million?
I'd do it for $1 million.
Same.
Not $1 million, because I feel like $1 million is easy. It's not easy to get, but it's obtainable. $30 million is less obtainable, I feel like.
So I would,
Tyson's
but I want Medic in my corner because he's a medic.
Tyson's a lot older now. Not saying he's a little bit older now. Not only that, I'm in probably the best shape of my life.
Oh, here we go. Body Bag says 1 whole round for $30 million.
I'm not gonna last the
that's
round.
dude. I would not last a round. I wouldn't last one punch. $1 million to cover your medical bills, Chuck says. Yeah, it depends how bad you probably need plastic surgery after he punches you in the face.
I think you would need $1 million to cover your medical bills if you went one round.
What's up, Feeney? Welcome.
I do the Mayweather. I just keep running like away.
Dancing?
Yeah, dancing like bat. Like that'd be bad.
All right, let's segue into another topic.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper.
You're gonna hate me, guys. I told you.
Out of
I got this
13.
idea from the Frustration Nation podcast. They did that last week. That's all they use for their segues.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to find a new segue. That's going to be my goal this week.
Yeah, please do, and then we can maybe set it as a hotkey or something, and then we just pull it up. I don't know if you guys heard a couple weeks ago. Actually, it was like 2 months ago. It was before Christmas. It might have been before Thanksgiving. But Jay Leno was burned working on his car in the garage, or in his garage. And he got out. He went to the burn unit. He got out. He actually started his show again. Like, he started working. And TMZ is reporting that he fell off his bike. He had an accident on his bike. This picture is obviously from 2017. I don't know if that's the same bike he fell off of or same
Hey, is
motorcycle.
that Shy Sox 98?
On the motorcycle?
Yeah.
It looks like him. It looks like Shy Sox 98. Oh, boy. So I guess he's out of the hospital recovering at home, but he was in a motorcycle accident yesterday. So hopefully Jay Leno stops hurting himself. He's not as young as he used to be. So, oh boy.
So I saw a TikTok earlier today about Jay Leno. I guess he was making $30 million for his talk show, and I guess in this interview they were going to cut like half of his producing staff, and he said, if I took a $15 million pay cut, will you keep all of them? And he said, yeah. So he did that to keep all of his employees with him.
And that ties really well with the comment that Bodybag says, saying that we laugh at, the whole Jay Leno falling off his bike thing, but that bike is worth more than anything we've ever seen. And that's because he's smart, like James just said, is that he offered to take that pay cut to keep the staff. And he made the right decisions in his workflow to get his success to where he is today. That's what I think about Jay. I like Jay.
So shout out to Jay Leno. I have the utmost respect for hearing what he did after that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. And Tim Allen, who are on the same show, Last Man Standing, which I was watching right before I came on here. They're on this show together. Shout out to Tim Allen too for
showing your junk.
Showing the. Where is it?
I have a joke real quick. Do you think he
All
did the
right,
Wilson with the fence with his with the shit? Like, it's like, hey, and he just peeked it out and peeked it back in like Wilson? Like
No. He will open the robe and he went like this.
Like, imagine if his junk was like his nose and it'd be like, hey, and something like that. Like, I'm hilarious.
Oh, Mr. Wilson. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of bikes, what about Conor McGregor getting hit by a car while biking? What, did he really? That is news to me. Although Conor McGregor is a certified badass, so I think Conor McGregor probably just like lifted the car off him and threw it across the street. I like Conor McGregor. And it's because I'm Irish, yes. I like him because I'm Irish.
I can't believe how, what's his name? Khabib whooped his ass.
Yeah, that was probably a shock. Everybody was shocked about that. I don't know. It's.
I don't know much about UFC, but yes, I was shocked too.
I don't know much about UFC, but I did watch that fight, and I just couldn't believe how much of an upset that was.
Oh, so I guess the dude hit him while he was on his bike and then gave him a ride, and Connor filmed it all. I gotta find that. Connor McGregor.
I'm surprised it wasn't on Twitter. Like, I would have seen that.
By car video. I actually found it, I think. I got to figure out how to share my audio, though. Oh, I could just do this.
Okay, here we go. Jimbo
This.
pulling it off.
Percent. Share screen. This is what Scoober called me about earlier this morning, how to do this, and now I forgot how to do it. Okay, here we go. There. All right. I'm going to do this one.
No ads.
All right, let's see if this audio works.
Out off of blade,
There we go. Can you hear it?
All
Yeah, we
good,
can
mate,
hear it.
all good.
I'm totally
Don't worry about it.
seriously.
Well, mate, that's nice. That's we could have been dead there, mate. Look, that guy's at the cream of me, boy.
Is
Say someone
Irish
creaming him?
rogue.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he said, but he said you creamed me.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry.
Had to get away with my life there, boys, yeah?
Do you want to?
No, I don't
Dude, wow, look at his bike.
Safe travels, God bless, brother, yeah?
The front tire's all mangled.
Sorry.
All good, all good.
Want me to bring the bike home and all that?
Do you know what, yeah? Grab it and throw it into this. I'm going to actually need a lift
That
home,
bike
yeah.
also cost. Oh no, its front tire isn't mangled. It looked mangled from the other view.
Oh, good look. I'm at the coming. I'm at the getting a smoke of a whip. I'm out there.
Oh, he
What's
ripped
your
his
name, man?
pants.
Nick, bro, Nick. Nick's had to smack me in the car with his car. He have the bike in the back. Wasn't there to him, Nick. That's all. God bless. I'm still here, thank God. That's
Wow.
all that matters.
Okay, from that angle, I thought the tire was mangled, but it's not. I don't think he hit him that hard, obviously.
Yeah, it looks like he was just in like a little. He just roughed him up a little bit.
Wow. Thanks for letting us know about that. Wow, that's glad he's okay because I like Connor. I know James, you said you don't like Connor, but I do. I think he's a badass in the ring and out of the ring.
I did like Connor, but then after Khabib whooped his ass, I was like, God damn, Connor, you let me down.
You're a bitch, No, just kidding.
Yeah, you're a fucking bitch. Oh shit.
Oh. So I don't know how that happened, but
So Mr. Beast
Yeah.
asked me if you could play the thing in the Discord. It's for James. He made a video.
he made a video. I gotta open up Discord. You say Discord funny. By the way, if you guys want to join the Discord, Discord. Yeah, there you go. Click that link right there if you want to join our Discord. It is monitored by James sitting. I can't even point right. There you go. Sitting right there. Check it out. The channel that we are talking about is the Jimbo and James Show channel on his server. Let's see if I can play this. See if it... God, that was really loud. I don't know if I could play this. Can you download something from Discord?
I think so. Hell, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. It just worked.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, cool. I'm going to play it now. It has to upload first, so...
Okay.
Stall. You know what? Here.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible.
Okay, it's uploaded. It's uploaded.
Yo, you're gonna be using that all the time. We gotta find you a better one. We gotta find you a better one.
I'm already gone. Piece of the wall.
Is that it? Or did it freeze?
I think that's it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, it's only 12 seconds. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. I guess everybody taking my kills when I shoot them in Fortnite.
You're already gone. Yeah, I mean, you've been doing really well in Fortnite. And for those watching on Rumble or my Twitch, James is a Twitch streamer. He goes by the twitch.tv/James Hollenbeck. Monday through Thursday, he's playing Fortnite, and Friday we're doing this stream. So check him out. Definitely. Apparently, Chuck also, because I was trying to figure out how to play a video right now. Chuck's making fun of me because I'm his technical moderator, meaning like when he's streaming and he's having computer problems, he calls me and I jump into his computer remotely and fix him. So, Chuck, don't worry, I'm not an idiot, but I am an idiot at the same time. So don't worry. Pizza cereal. Why is pizza cereal a thing?
Pizza cereal.
In your Discord chat, what does he go by here on Twitch? Oh, Mr. Beast of Animal is writing pizza cereal. I don't even know what pizza cereal is.
I don't either.
Sounds disgusting.
Body Bag says, but it's the same thing with the R. Kelly case as in the Mike Tyson case. Bunch of money-hungry people that have nothing better to do with their lives.
I agree.
I'm kind of have a different opinion on the R. Kelly case.
I agree. Money. But R. Kelly's a sick fuck.
So, have you guys watched the series on Netflix about R. Kelly?
Richard, did we?
The Surviving
tried.
R. Kelly?
I've tried.
No, I did not. Nope.
I've tried.
Why?
It's hard to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard to watch. So like I've seen parts of it and oof, it's wow.
So it's
I
a
don't
rough
know.
watch. So it's a rough
Yeah.
watch, is what you would say. Okay.
So, I will say about the R. Kelly thing. Back in middle school, we used to make jokes and comments about how R. Kelly would piss on people. Like, we used to talk about this R. Kelly thing for a long, long, long time, even before this documentary came out. So we had like we suspected there was something wrong with R. Kelly way before any of this came out.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, even like Chappelle did like a skit about it. Like it wasn't
Yeah, I
like
pee on you.
we just
I
we
pee on
all
you. Or
looked over
something.
it. Like,
Yeah, like-
the whole world looked over it. It was wild.
So I kind of think there is some sort of there's something going on with R. Kelly. Do I think that documentary was over the top a little bit? Possibly. But some sort of that some version of that show had some truth.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but how do they get their information about that? Was it through research or was it somebody from R. Kelly's camp?
So a lot of it was the girls speaking out that were like
Victimized.
raped
Yeah.
or molested or whatever. But I mean, we can look at Ashanti. Was it Ashanti?
No, Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Sorry,
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah would be the prime example. Aaliyah was underage when she got married to R. Kelly.
I forgot they were married.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
married.
She was like
Yeah.
16 or it was really young.
Yeah.
She was really
super
young.
They went to like Jamaica or somewhere where it was legal to get married, if I remember correctly, to actually legally get married.
I like Body Bag's comment. If you could highlight that for me, guys.
Yeah.
He thinks it's fucked up in the head, but to wait 30 years is bullshit. And I really agree, unless they're underage. So the whole Aaliyah thing, he should go to jail for that because she was underage. But
There's that case. Aaliyah might be a hard one to prove since she's no longer with us.
yeah, but there's a
Do you know if
marriage
they
certificate.
consensually? Yeah, but did they commence their marriage in the bedroom?
Obviously.
Okay. Well, how are you going to prove that? How are you going to prove that
I
to a
mean,
jury of your peers?
Really? Yeah, I mean,
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's be realistic, though.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Let's be realistic. If two people get married and they hadn't had sex yet, even if they're religious, they're gonna end up fucking.
Yeah.
Even religious people, think
Yeah.
about it, if two people who are really like Bible thumpers and they get married, they're gonna have sex. That's just
Yeah,
what
they
it
say, "Oh
is.
God" a lot. Like, "Oh God, you know.
Yeah, unless it's witnessed, I think it would be really, really hard to prove, the Aaliyah thing. I really do. Like, you're sitting in an open courtroom with a jury of your peers. Aaliyah is no longer with us to defend herself. I think that case, if that were to come up, like say Aaliyah's estate or somebody sued R. Kelly for it or prosecuted R. Kelly for it, I don't think it would go anywhere. I really don't, unless they have video proof or a witness.
Well, they do have videos, not of Aaliyah, but they do have videos of like R. Kelly in that documentary and that show, of him, I think, being on the girls and stuff like that. It's pretty graphic. Graphic.
Right. I don't know. I feel like it'd be hard. But another fun fact about R. Kelly is that when he was he got tried at the state level, Illinois, and he got tried at actually it was Cook County to be exact, and then he also got tried on the federal level. The Cook County judge attached to his case is my dad's uncle. So the same guy who married my father and my stepmom.
Okay, say that again.
So the R. Kelly's judge in Cook County, like Body Bags just said, fuck Cook County. I agree. Richie, sorry you're in Cook County right now. I'm not. But the judge,
He don't care.
yeah, he's like whatever. The judge for the R. Kelly case for Cook County trial was is my dad's uncle. Or no, sorry, is my uncle. He's related to me. Let's put it that way. We bought my family house. We bought from his family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he married my parents and everything. Great guy. I tried to
Real
get a
quick.
signature.
Have you heard about the whole Crystalia like situation? It's similar to R. Kelly because it's like that level of like Crystalia, like the comedian. Ever heard of him?
I haven't.
No.
All right. Well, look it up. I literally saw like a documentary about that, but it's close to the whole R. Kelly thing. It's wild because he's a comedian, but he would get underagers and stuff to like go in his dressing room. It was wild, dude. It's like a cult.
Really?
Just like the R. Kelly thing, yeah. And it's crazy, dude.
That's screwed
Like,
up.
yeah. Because long story short, basically, he in 2020 he said, "Yeah, I'm going to therapy for like sex addiction." But as that was going on, he was doing more shit. Like it's fucking wild. But yeah, I digress.
Jeez. Oh man.
So the one thing I will say about like these like celebrity dudes like meeting these girls, like these girls want to meet up with these guys.
Agreed.
Like these girls are like daydreaming over these guys. Like R. Kelly is a celebrity. These girls want to meet these guys, and you know damn well they're gonna open up their legs to sleep with these guys. They're celebrities.
Yeah, I mean, at 12, 13, 14, okay,
No,
12's a
well,
little
I'm
young,
talking
but 16,
16,
17,
17,
18,
yeah.
there we go.
Yeah.
If you're 16, 17, 18, I'll even include 18. If you're out at where would you even be to meet a celebrity at that age?
So think about it. I'm going to rewind it and put it in our perspective. So at 16, 15, we were daydreaming about Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera.
Oh, absolutely.
So if
Hormones are flying at that age.
we're
Are you
fly-
kidding me?
Yeah, you goddamn right. So if we got to go backstage, and meet these girls, you damn right.
Oh boy.
So I have something wild. So the whole Crystalia thing, he had his security guard grab people from the crowd. You know what I mean? Like to scout for them. So I feel like celebrities have people to do it for them. Like, hey, if you guys want to come back, just bring them back or whatever. You know what I mean? So that's like It's so fucked up. Like, yeah, that's another way. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Like they almost have like a recruiter then at that point.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, it's bigger than what. Like that's why it blew my mind. I'm like, oh my god, dude. Like it's more like a power thing almost. If that makes sense.
Can you ban Body Bags for saying that he was never into Britney Spears? I can't ban him. He's a mod. So can you ban him? Come on, Body Bags.
Come on. Hit me maybe one more time. That then like get you going for a little bit.
I remember going to Sam Goody in the mall, and her big picture above like the CD rack of like the pop area where all that type of music was, and just like staring at it and being like, yeah.
If I only had a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, if you guys are into Britney Spears music and that type of sexiness, you guys have to follow Chuck the DJ. He's over on my chat. I'll give him a shout out on your chat as well. But yeah, that's the type of music he plays on his channel sometimes.
I was gonna say, who do you like better, Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera? Because that was a battle.
Britney all day.
Britney
all day.
I was Christina all the way.
Didn't Christina have like a 6 toe or some bullshit?
Wait, what?
I think she had like 6 toes on one foot.
First I'm hearing of this. I mean, what?
Yeah, I knew she was like 5'1", so I was like, that's perfect.
That's perfect for me.
No, I know. I was like, when I heard that, like, wow.
Oh, that just came out of my nose.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Yeah.
How dare you?
Oh, that came out of my nose. I was laughing so hard at that one. Oh, man, that's funny.
You want to take the intermission?
Yeah, I was just going to say, that I haven't laughed that hard in a long
perfect time for one, too.
I got to recollect my thoughts.
I need a drink.
Recollect my thoughts. So do I. Here's our intermission. We'll be back. We have a lot more to cover. Coming up next, we're going to talk about that 90s show. We watched it. Me and James did. I don't know if you did, Richie, but we're going to cover that coming up next. So stick
And I'm
around.
taking a shot.
When we come back, right?
When we come back.
Okay, I'm going to start the intermission now, guys.
I am Reflex. This is how I made Mr. Producer.
We are back. My screen completely locked up there, and I think it's because I had Discord open. So I had to watch basically it through my phone. I thought it was all screwed up. I had to restart it at one point, and then chat was like, no, it works. So I jumped on my phone, and I was like, what the hell? I've never had that happen where if I'm playing a video, it freezes. That's weird.
All right.
It's very, very weird. Cheers.
Richie?
He's maxing on something.
Get that cigar going.
Yeah, Mr.
Sorry, I was
Producer.
trying to like not get like the this thing on the thing, so I was trying to like do it softly. Like, oh, I could just mute myself.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's like ASMR.
Yeah. We love ASMR on this channel.
So cigar. So.
All right, so Mr. Beast of Animals asked me, what do you think on Discord? He sent a video. I'm not able to look at it now because my computer just completely froze. GG Medic, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for popping in. All right, so let's talk about that 90s show.
I just want to say real quick, we love ASMR on this channel.
I don't know. I'm not very good at ASMR.
I'm not either. All right, well, let's head on over to the 90s show.
You had to throw me under the bus with you, didn't you?
Dude, I love Red Foreman, man.
Yes, we tried the sauce.
The old school. Yeah, I did not try the sauce because I'm gonna write them a very negative review on their Yelp page if Yelp is even still a thing.
I just want to say real quick, Jimbo. You fucked
Yeah.
up twice in a row. The first,
All right.
hold
All right,
on,
relax.
no. The first time you forgot the fucking ranch, and then we do KFC, and then you forget the fucking sauce.
All right, put me on blast like that. Put me on blast. Sure.
2 weeks in a row. And then I have Richie here, Mr. Producer.
He's Captain
He's
Save-A-Ho.
Captain Save-A-Ho.
He's Captain Save-A-Ho.
That's fucking great.
Oh boy.
But yeah, we tried the sauce bee win. We thought it was average. We gave it a 5 out of 10. I think Richie gave it a 4.3, 4.2.
correct.
Yeah, it was okay. I rather try the buffalo sauce from Chick-fil-A or the Little Caesars buffalo ranch sauce. So let's go into the 90s show. This is kind of Jimbo's segue for this deal here.
Wait. Did you say segue?
Whopper, Junior, double, triple.
I told you you're going to hate that. I told you. So, full screen Richie. They want me to full screen Richie. And let me remove that banner, too.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Here. You
Come
know what?
on.
I'll add a little to it. You ready?
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that looks refreshingly good, Richie. How is it?
It's great. I have the actual name of it.
All right, let's
because
hear it.
I had to go to the cigar store for this. So this cigar is, hold on.
It's probably something way too fancy where we don't even know how to
Yeah,
say it.
so it's the Maduro from Nicaragua.
How much was it?
It was $12.99.
Oh, okay.
It's not
a
too
cheap
bad.
cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a premium 601 Maduro. So that's a cigar for the week.
Okay, take a hit of it again. Full screen.
Full
I
screen.
feel like it went away. I'm really
All right.
bad at this.
Oh.
We got you.
Hey, man, puff, pass. Pass it over, bro.
All righty.
And yes, it is tobacco for anybody watching or listening.
You don't inhale cigars, by the way. So
Yeah.
everyone
Okay, Bill
knows.
Clinton. Okay, Bill Clinton.
Every time he puts it in his mouth, if I don't hear the Tim Allen sound, I unsub tonight.
I'm just gonna.
All right, let's get into the 90s show.
All right, that 90s show, we both watched it, James and I, and you had, obviously, the original cast of that 70s show. Your characters were Stephen Hyde, Donna, Jackie, Michael, Eric, Fez, Kitty and Red, Midge and Bob, who are the parents of Donna,
Eric.
but then also Lori, who is dead. I kind of made a little bit of a cheat sheet of who matches up with who in the new one. So the new one is... Oh, I didn't match them up.
Slacker.
It's on the wrong page. It's in my Photoshop. I don't know if I can open that without freezing again, but I could try. Hopefully. While I'm pulling that up,
Don't do the segue. Don't do the segue.
I thought about it.
I know you did. I saw smoke.
Where there's smoke, there's Richie smoking a cigar. Okay.
Yeah. No shit.
I'm gonna become
All right,
a cigar
so-
guy. I love how this tastes, by the way.
So these are the new characters. I numbered them, and I kind of put underneath them of who they are I kept getting the two girls at the bottom confused. I forget their names in the show, but basically they have a guy that is like Eric Foreman. I did him as Eric because he's kind of dopey and nerdy. The guy up number 6. I'm gonna go down from 6 to 1. I did him as Eric because he's dopey and nerdy, and then obviously the guy named Jay. He's actually Jay Kelso, who's like Jackie and Eric's kid, Jay Kelso. So he's just like his dad. He kind of looks like who's the guy who plays Michael
Grace?
Kelso?
Oh no, Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. He looks like Ashton Kutcher. Like he
I was
could be
gonna
his
say
real
that
kid.
looks reversed. I feel like Eric Foreman should be the other guy because he looks more jockey. Nate looks more jockey than the other
Yeah,
guy.
but the J number 5 is a ladies' man. He's got the looks. He plays that Michael Kelso role perfectly, in my opinion. Perfectly. That's why I gave number 5 to him. Number 4, his name is Ozzy in the show. He's the Fez. He is the I hate to say the weird kid on the show, the nerdy kid, but he's
Gay
like
kid.
that. He's gay in the show. Fez was never gay in the show for that 70s show, but I don't know. I feel like he's that type of weirdness like Fez was, because Fez was weird in that 70s show. Richie's still trying to get that thing lit.
I think how it sounds, honestly.
The daughter of Eric and Donna is Layla, for obviously a Star Wars reference. That's number 3. I'm giving her that she has more of Donna's personalities as far as how the show writers wrote her in. Would you agree with that, James?
I just want to say how hot Donna is.
What?
She aged, though.
I don't care. I still find her attractive.
Like,
I
she's
thought
got...
Bruce is hotter, but I didn't.
Donna. I was Googling pizza cereal, by the way.
He was Googling pizza cereal.
I heard a theory though on TikTok that
So
Layla. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do the.
I would say Layla is not Donna and Eric's because in the show, Eric, I guess, had Layla in '95, and that doesn't match up with the timeline of him and Donna per se. But this was on TikTok.
Why?
So I'm
Wait,
not
whoa,
sure.
that would match up because they started dating in the 70s. That 70s show, 70s. So they waited
Yes,
20
but
years to have a kid.
Layla is in '95. Whatever. I don't know what the timeline was, but it was off. But is it like Layla Asian? She looks Asian. I'm not sure.
Who? Layla? No. She's number 3.
3, yeah. She's white.
Maybe she has like small eyes. Whatever.
No, she's white. She's just obviously the flash of the photography. 1 and 2, I could not figure out for the life of me which one was which because they look freaking the same, especially in this picture. But one of them, the one number 2 has Stephen Hyde's personality as far as how she acts on the show and talks. Like she's the type of person that was like giving bad advice at some points in the show. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, and she was also Layla's friend. They were like more like best friends. They had like the best friend vibe going on.
Well, if that's the case, then I would do, instead of Layla as Donna, I would do Layla as Eric, because Eric and Steven were pretty close. In fact, Steven lived with Eric for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to switch number 6 and 3. I'm going to put Donna as number 6 and number 3 is Eric.
Because they were, them two were like really close, at least in the episodes I've seen. Because I didn't watch the whole.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I only watched.
Okay.
I only watched like the first 4 episodes.
I watched it all in one day on Sunday.
Yeah, because they're only 20 minutes long, I think. 20
Yeah,
or 30 minutes long.
There's 10 episodes, 20 minutes long. I just sat there and I had nothing better to do, so I watched it. Number
I
one,
heard they don't.
go ahead,
Sorry,
Richie.
I heard they don't mention Hyde at all.
They don't. They don't. They
That's
don't mention
wild.
his name at all. They also don't mention Lori, who's Eric's sister in the show, because she died in real life of drug overdose. She actually just died. Richie, we were doing our podcast like 2 years ago. I think she died. We mentioned it on our podcast. But number one, this girl, I forget her name again in the show, but she's all into fashion, and she's like that type of. She's a Jackie. I'm giving number one a Jackie rating.
So back to the other page that you had up of what's her name, Donna. She looked so good in Orange is the what is it?
Oh, she
Orange is the
was
New
in
Black?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do remember her in that. She looked older now. She's 42. Interesting.
That's yeah, Alex, that's her name. And I liked her with black hair. She looks better with me. I don't like her with orange hair. Or red hair. She don't look right.
That was the
Orange is
whole
not her new
character. That was the whole character type thing that they did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously. And
of course she had the lesbian vibe going on that show.
On which show?
Orange is the New Black.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she was a lesbian with Piper.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. I won't say no more. But hell, that show's been out for so long. You should have had that done.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched. I've been space casing on stuff. Lately I've been going in different directions with what I watch, which is weird. So.
Scooper said, "Does Leo make an appearance?"
Yes, Leo's in about four episodes, I think. That is Tommy Chong, for those of you that don't know who Leo is.
I do have a question real quick though. Why
Go
is
ahead, Richie.
Fez Asian? Because look, he's supposed to be Mexican or Latino per se. In that,
Yeah. All right. So
the
in
70s?
real life, Fez is from. Gosh, I just Googled it too.
Wilmer Valderrama. I'd say.
Yeah, I know.
he
Wilmer.
is
I
South
love
American.
South American. Okay, so he's South American. I think he portrays that in the show as well, because in the
Exactly,
90s
yeah.
show,
So I'm trying to figure out why he's
portrays that.
Asian in the show, or not him, but his kid.
Ozzy.
Yes.
They probably picked a actor that was weird, like Fez, and that's how they got it.
But I mean, like, who did Fez end up marrying?
Fez is dating the hillbilly neighbor that lives next door in the show, in the 90s show. The people that bought Donna's old house, that Fez is dating the lady that the poorer lady that lives there. And also Midge and Bob, Donna's parents, make an appearance. Bob looks the exact same. Actually, Midge did not make an appearance, but Bob did. The lady neighbor next door's name is Sherry, but she was a good actor. I liked her. She's from Wisconsin originally, so she had that like Wisconsin, like that accent of Wisconsin that you probably say we all have a Midwest accent, which I probably do. I don't know.
Not too bad. As long as you don't call it pop, we're good.
No, it's pop. It is
No,
pop.
it's soda. It's soda.
No, it's pop. It's pop.
It's soda.
It's pop.
At least I don't say Coke.
It's pop.
It's soda.
Anyway, Kitty and Red. Eric's parents were obviously main stars. Obviously, the kids were stars, but the parents of it were Kitty and Red. And I don't know about you, but I love Red. I love he's like that like, you're a dumbass, you know what I mean? And that kind of that
You had to throw me under the bus with you, didn't you?
Like
Yeah.
that whole raw father providing for the family.
Wrapped your father
That whole
almost.
thing. Kind of, yeah. He was like America's father in the 90s when that 70s show came out. That's
But in the
my
70s.
opinion. But in the 70s, yeah.
I like Red too, but you know who Red reminds me of? You remember that TV show All in the Family?
Yes.
Archie Bunker? Doesn't he have that vibe a little bit?
Yeah. I'm going to play a little clip of why Red Foreman was the man. Here we go.
Vince Lombardi is overrated. That's right, he is overrated.
Ignore her. She's hysterical. If properly executed, the power sweep is unstoppable.
Oh, Red, this is silly. I don't want to run this play again.
Well, we're going to run it until we get it right. Because if properly executed, the power sweep is unstoppable. Had one. Had two.
Who wants
had-
cookies?
I won.
Just spitballing here, but what type of cookies were they?
Yeah, right. I'm in.
Also, I was gonna say I hate how. Well, I know it's Wisconsin, but like, I just hate how they have Patrick Beer on. But it's just me.
Yeah, I know. A tough pill to swallow. But what I have to say about Red is that he was always, in that 70s show, he was always helping the kids get out of a jam. He was that father figure of playing football in the yard or basketball in the yard with them in the show. And he was always active in his kids' life and making sure that that whole group of 6 people weren't screwing up in their life, basically.
Yeah,
they're
they
always
were
getting
good
caught for
parents.
something. Yeah. And another thing that the internet is going crazy over with that 90s show, and I don't remember if they even answered it, but how did they get the keg on top of the water tower? Does anybody know?
No clue.
It's a heavy keg.
No. But I do a funny anecdote. They had an interview with Kitty and Red, like the real versions, and this was on TikTok too, by the way. And there's a clip, but I'm not sure if she was being real or not. But she was like, "I didn't know it was made in the '70s. Like she thought it was like '90s."
Oh,
Did you see that?
Yes, I did see that. When they originally shot the first episode of that 70s show, it had a different title on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
It wasn't called that 70s show. It was called something else. I don't know what it was.
Like not on the family, but like something like not
Something
knowing
about
the-
family, like family. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she went into it not knowing the title for the first season, but I guess she didn't like read the front of the book, so like she thought it was not about the 70s. She just thought it was about a family or something. It is. I mean, she's not lying, so
And like if you walked in to the set, you just didn't think anything of it because at her age, it seemed normal with that type of like furniture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like if you
Yeah,
walk in
yeah.
my house, I have the same type of like that color scheme, and it was the '90s.
yeah, you walk into Richie's house, I swear to God, Richie, your living room looks like it's straight out of that 70s show.
Exactly, like the yellow, like
Your basement,
ugh.
dude, your basement is the basement in that 70s show. We
Yeah.
should shoot like a parody down there or something and like get high.
yeah, we'll get
as
a
fuck.
camera that just keeps turning, and we'll just like
No, we'll
smoke.
just get 2 different cameras and then you can edit it.
Yeah, we'll have like smoke like this.
All right, we'll have to work on that next time I'm at your parents' house. I want to talk next about Paul Pelosi.
Segue.
Should I really play it?
Fuck it.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible.
You're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me.
I had a quick thing, real quick. You should start mixing like different fast foods, like a Whopper with the Buffalo Ranch or whatever. You know what I mean, like see what tastes good.
Ooh. Medic wants a Whopper now. It's working. Advertise. God damn it, Burger King. We might have to do them next
No,
week.
no. I am going on strike, and here's why. I worked at Burger King, and I don't like Burger King.
Never mind.
Whopper.
I'm just I don't know. It's just one thing I will say from working at Burger King, like, and I'm not trying to be a spokesperson or anything, but their meat is 100% real beef. Like, no cap. Like, inside the box, it really says, like, it is 100% hamburger meat, but it is frozen.
First of all, I'm going to have to call Greta right now about
How
that.
dare you?
Because you said it's real beef. She is not going to like that.
Real beef. The only thing I like at Burger King is their onion rings and their onion ring sauce. That zesty onion ring sauce is amazing.
That's what Medic just said.
Oh, that's the barbecue sauce.
And the barbecue sauce. Okay.
The only thing I like
I like Wendy's barbecue on that topic, but go ahead,
I
Richie.
hate Wendy's.
The only thing I like from Burger King is the croissant sandwich.
Never had it.
I don't
So I
like
like
Burger
croissants.
King's breakfast.
Yeah, I don't.
I love croissants.
McDonald's got the best breakfast.
Yep. McDonald's all the way. Team McDonald's. I usually go get some pancakes or even like a McMuffin or something.
You know what I'm surprised McDonald's never did is like make a breakfast Big Mac or some bullshit like a Big Mac sandwich with like egg and like sausage and Big Mac sauce.
Hey, we can write the jingle for that. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big.
No, I'm serious.
You can't have it your way.
A Big
Yeah,
Mac
Burger King.
breakfast sandwich.
Oh boy.
I'm a
with
tweet.
it.
I'm a tweet
Tweet
to
it.
McDonald's.
I'm
Yeah, tweet
gonna
it. I'll
say,
like it. I'll like
I know
it.
how you can do it though. Go in at 10:28, then you order like a muffin. Then
Get
at
the fuck outta here.
10:32,
Get the
They get the Big Mac
smash them
sauce.
together. Smash them together.
Well,
then
you
that's
could-
what you're talking about.
You could have breakfast and lunch at the same time here in Texas. They have
10:30 hard stop time. 10:31 they won't give you breakfast.
they will here.
They won't hear.
They will here, so I could order a fucking I could do it. Be no problem.
You should try that.
I
Buy
should
both
try
and
it.
Smash them together.
I know what I'll do is I'll get like a Big Mac and then I'll get a sausage McMuffin and I'll try to put something together.
There you go. Film it and then we can show it on our show.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. It actually sounds good, or I'm just really hungry.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
the
the rest of your
KFC
KFC to eat.
Yeah.
I'm just
So while
this sauce just wasn't that great. I
You didn't
just
smack.
and then I got these soggy ass fries. Look at these fries; they look
Or mashed
horrible.
mashed potatoes.
oh, I got mac and cheese.
I got
had
mashed
mac and
potatoes.
cheese. Yeah.
They're
So let's talk
soggy.
about Paul Pelosi. I'm gonna play the body cam footage. I'm gonna warn everybody of the graphic content in this, and then we'll talk about it after. My video is probably gonna freeze, but it'll still play apparently. So I'm gonna play it right now.
Yeah, definitely don't want all up here. I definitely don't want all up here. Hello. Yeah. Fucking said 2620, right? No, 2640. Oh, 40. Yeah, it literally said that. Hi.
guys.
How you doing?
How are you?
What's going on, man?
Everything's good.
Hi. Drop the hammer.
Nope. Hey.
What is going on right now?
I'm not getting an answer on call back.
Bro, oh shit.
Calls in the area that it's on the email.
I got him, Michael. Edward 14, Edward, send back up code 3.
Code 3 back up at 26.
Give me your fucking hand.
Units code
Give me your fucking hand.
40 Broadway for 14 hours.
Tower 14 Edward, send medics code 3 as well. You got it?
Sorry, 14 number, do you see medic code 3?
Affirmative.
Medic code 3, medic. What does that mean? Medic code 3, medic. So that's the video that they released today. There's a bunch of other videos as well. First of all, my question to you guys was somebody snoring at the end of that?
It sounded like it to me, like they were literally snoring in the body cam video or whatever.
Like he knocked him out and then started snoring. Yes, medic saying yes, and that means basically code 3, get there fast. It was snoring probably from literally getting knocked out from the hammer.
So do you have like some backstory behind this? Who was that? Why were they in their house? Yeah.
So I've listened to yeah, boy, Richie, you're not supposed to inhale.
I got excited because I just hit. Or side note, I'm on the road to 25K. I just hit my bet, so I'm bummed.
Oh, nice.
He was thinking about the Whopper.
Yeah. Side note, his order is downstairs for the Whopper. He's got to go get it. But so what happened is there's a homeless guy, goes by the name of David. Can't remember his last name, but there's a security footage of David using that same hammer. First, David puts his bags down. He gets the hammer out of the bag and he breaks the back window and he gains entry into the house. It's really a long video. That's why I didn't download it off. And then when he's in the house, I don't know what happened, but Paul Pelosi called 911, and in the call, it was a very peculiar. I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
Peculiar.
It was a weird call, and he kept saying, "There's a guy in my house. Is this the Capitol Police?" And the police were like, "No, this is 911. This isn't Capitol Police." It's like, "Well, do you know the guy that's in your house?" And he kept saying no. And then you hear the guy in the background go, "I'm a family friend waiting for Nancy." He goes, "Well, I don't know." And then he's like, "Well, the 911 operator goes, "What's the guy's name?" And the guy in the background goes, "My name is David." Okay. And he's like, it was just a really weird 911 call that led up to that body cam footage that you just saw. You know, obviously, if the police get a 911 call from anybody, they have to go investigate it, especially a weird call like that. You know, they're going to, proceed with caution. They come to the door, they're arguing over a hammer, and then that's when the attack happened. I know a lot of the news stations are covering it differently. Like, there's a few news stations saying that it was a lover that was over. A few other news stations that say that it's a, obviously a break-in, like a real break-in. And after seeing the footage that I saw today, I don't think it was a solicited person coming into, or I don't think it was a known person. Like he didn't solicit that person to come in the house. Like, he broke into the house. Like, this guy David did try to attack Nancy and Paul, and did attack Paul. But I think his main target was Nancy, in my opinion. What about you guys? Hey, thanks for the bits.
I have a big cock.
I set that so whenever you chat in my chat, that's what it says.
Oh, nice. That was amazing. So, I guess now that I know the backstory, like, I don't know, man. Like, the cops saw the dude with the hammer. Why didn't they fucking rush in to, like, help him earlier?
Well, you saw him at the door, like, "Yo, what's going on right now?" And they're arguing with the hammer, and the cop was even like, "Drop the hammer." And I can guarantee they had their hands on their weapons. Because as soon as that hammer got pulled back and it was like a swing motion, those cops stormed right in. I think the cops did the right thing in that situation. I really do.
I feel like they should have had the tasers ready.
Yeah, non-lethal at that point since it's a hammer.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Shout out
my
to Medic
battery's,
for the
battery's
bits.
getting low on my headphones. Oh boy. Yeah, Medic, thank you for the bits. Scoober thinks it's role play. Paul paid to this guy to simulate a hostage kink. But then why would he call 911? Was it a hostage link that a hostage kink that got out of hand, do you think? If it was a hostage kink?
Where was Nancy at the time?
She was in DC.
Sorry.
Richie, what?
What are you
muted.
watching, Nancy?
Richie, you're not I heard I jack myself. That's what I heard.
It was a comedian. I don't know what I was watching, but my bad.
I have a big cock. Hurrah!
Hurrah!
How dare you?
Thank you, Greta.
Yeah. So, Medic, this is for you. James, that's also for you. The little air horn. Thank you for the cheers, guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt.
But after seeing that whole act of, the whole Paul Pelosi thing with the hammer, I honestly truly think that it was a homeless guy breaking in, and it got out of hand, and he was looking for Nancy.
It's possible.
My opinion, I guess, after watching it all. If you guys are actually looking for all the other videos and audio, they are all on. Thank you, James. They are all on TMZ. They're all on TMZ.com, so you can check that out. What else do we have to talk about? I know I kind of wanted to touch. Here's a sticky situation. I was just watching the news about 6 p.m. tonight when I got home from work, and the body cam footage was released of a guy that passed away from basically police brutality. So I really, 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 really hope things don't escalate off of that video. I think the 5 cops that were involved were all fired. I'm going to leave it kind of vague. It's a touchy situation, you know what I mean? Maybe we could talk about it next week, but we won't talk about it this week. But I really hope that the city doesn't, blow up. It happened down in Memphis. So it's just hopefully Memphis is quiet tonight, and they're peaceful protesting right now down there. So,
yeah, medics said the riots are already happening in Memphis.
Oh no. Yeah, you hate to see that. But basically, I saw the video footage. I guess we could probably play it. I mean, what are your thoughts on it? Since it's a touchy subject.
Play it.
Okay,
Play it.
I'll play it. Warning: graphic content, of course. Let me share my screen. This is body cam footage from Tyree. I forget his name, but here you go. Hopefully the audio works. So this happened 1/7/23. It looks like at 10 o'clock at night. But I soloed you by accident. I meant to remove you. Okay, apparently this is a really long, boring video. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is where it happens. Basically, it was a gentleman that the police continued to kick and use their batons, and he ended up passing away about 2 or 3 days later. You can see him there hitting the stick. I hate showing videos like this, but I mean, it's something that we all need to do better on. I think that's extreme excessive force. What do you think, Richie?
If I'm being really honest, I knew this happened, but I didn't really get much details about it. But as I'm watching it, it's not good. Like you said, we gotta do better. Not we, but as America, or
Yeah, medic says that it's definitely overuse of force with this case. I 100% agree that it's overuse of force. Although I also stand by the rule that you fuck around and you find out. I can guarantee that this gentleman fucked around and he's finding out, because if I get pulled over, even if I didn't have a license or something like that, or even if I don't know, even if I had 10 pounds of cocaine in the car or something. Yes, officer, here's my license. I'm sorry, officer. Be respectful towards the police. They're going to be respectful right back to you. Yeah, you might get arrested, but you're not going to die. And that's the main point of this. And, he fucked around, found out. It's in a horrible way, and I do think it's excessive. Yeah, if he put his hands behind the back and didn't resist arrest, then I don't think any of this would have escalated to what it was right now. So I'm gonna stop playing it, but America needs to do better. Yeah, there's body cam that also goes with that video, but I'm not gonna play it. So Jimmy H, what's up, Jimmy H? Welcome to my chat. Definite use of force, medic said. There's rumors that the victim had slept with one of the officer's wives. What? I did not hear that end of it. Interesting. Okay, so it might have been a personal vendetta, and the other officers had that guy's back. Interesting.
One thing I'll say real quick, Jimbo, is that I really think when you go and take when you go through driver's ed, or when you get like your driver's permit, that they should teach you better, I guess, etiquette, like when you get pulled over, like what to do when you get pulled over, and like how to act when you get pulled over. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they should teach better at getting pulled over.
I'm gonna stop you there. And I have an Illinois concealed carry. It basically means that I can, carry my pistol with me, wherever it's permitted, obviously. In my CCW class, and medic actually just said that, this comment basically that I'm going to say is, during the class, that was part of it. Etiquette on when you get pulled over. That was part of the CCW class of 10 and 2. Guns on my right hip. It is loaded. There's one in the chamber. If you would like me to get out of the car, I'll follow all directions. That type of mentality. James, I think you're absolutely right that it should be taught in driver's ed, especially, obviously it should be taught by your parents, but that's not always the case. We all know that. We all know that's not the case.
There's arrogant
yeah.
There's just people that don't know, that's all it is. I mean, I never took my concealed handgun license because here in Texas, you don't need that permit. We can open carry here in Texas, so we don't have those kind of
shotgun
laws.
Shell on my desk right now. What the fuck?
So I can literally go to Burger King and go inside Burger King and have my handgun at my hip. I don't, but I can if I want to. I have that as a right. But when I go to Dallas or Houston or Austin, I keep my handgun in the glove box. But, when I get pulled over, the first thing I do is I turn on my turn signal. I get on the shoulder. I put my console lights on. I put my hands at the steering wheel. I grab my wallet, put it in my lap, and then I'm ready.
I mean, we obviously can't speak for the minority communities of that have a bad taste for police, of course, but I feel like that prejudice would go away if everybody followed the rules of just being nice to everybody else. Just be courteous to one another. The golden rule. Treat others the way that you want to be treated. And I think stuff like that wouldn't happen as much as it is right now.
Richie, I want your take on that. Can you please chime in?
Sorry, what were we talking about again? I was watching the Warriors game.
We're talking about being pulled over, and Jimbo said, like, if we all just, I don't know,
if we all follow the golden rule of treat others the way you wanted to be treated, and we all were respectful towards each other, I think respect goes a long way, especially in to police officers, especially when getting pulled over.
I mean, I'm 100% agree with that. Like, but also, I've also learned, like, even if you are a nice person, you want to be treated that way, you won't be treated the way you want to be treated. So I feel like that's also like a BS type of thing, too, if that makes sense.
Do you feel discriminated when you get pulled over, or have you felt discriminated when you got pulled over?
No, I mean, when I've gotten pulled over, I have done stupid things to get pulled over.
Yeah,
so,
you deserve to get pulled over.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not like, like if I'm speeding, yeah, I know I'm fucking speeding. Like, yeah, so there's no possible way, or like, yeah, so it's not like I've done, I've been lucky and not getting pulled over, but like, yeah.
Yeah, so medic just says that, but if an officer has you handcuffed, you are no longer a threat. The fuck around and find out is done. That's no longer a factor. And I get it. I've been put in cuffs, a handful of times.
In the bedroom?
Well,
hit the Greta sound.
I was actually going for that. Actually, I was going to do this sound.
For medic.
But obviously it sucks, and I've gotten arrested before, and I'm sure you guys have too. It's a fact of growing up and learning from your mistakes and stuff, but I don't know. Jimmy H wants to know where I got that whole video from. Just Google it. It'll pop up. Look up Memphis Police. It's like the second video on Google. It's all over TV and the news, and I really truly am praying for Memphis tonight.
One thing I will say, I'm kind of on the other side of the police. I really think our police department, I don't know about where you guys are at, but here I feel like the police department needs better training. I feel
nationwide. I would say nationwide.
And it should be nationwide. They should go through a long course, kind of like the military does.
Yeah. Longer course. See, the problem is that right now Chicago police employees are down 30%. We have 30% less officers now than we did in 2019. Or 18 or whatever year it was. But we're 30% less.
Is that because of COVID or?
Dangerous in the streets.
No, yeah, it's dangerous in the streets, and nobody wants to fucking be the next, like this Memphis police officer. That's all the 5 officers. Nobody wants to be that next case for doing something that is, it's either my life or your life,
I know here where I live in Texas, they're paying cops like $65K a year. That's pretty good money.
I don't think that's enough.
You don't think so?
No, I think
the
up
average
here they're starting cops off at $90K up here, and I don't think that's enough.
How the average salary is like between $40,000 and $50,000 a year.
Well, because
up here it
do
costs
you value life
more.
At that stage? I feel like your life's more valuable than $90K.
I would rather be in the Army and serve
and make way less
than be a cop.
A private only makes like $25,000 a year.
Yeah, but a private also gets free schooling with it. Gets schooling out of it. There's way more benefits when it comes to all that. And medic makes over $100K as a paramedic firefighter. I mean, Illinois has.
That's amazing money.
Yeah, it's.
The average
your life in danger, so that's, I guess.
Do you know the average percentage of people who make $100,000 a year?
No, I do not.
15% of all Americans.
Wow. Welcome to the 15%.
7
Medic has made it. Medic has made it to the 15%, baby.
But he's 7% because he's a male.
Yeah, Illinois is very backwards on everything. Which,
yeah, 15% of Americans make $100,000 a year. 7% are 7.5% are males, 7.5% are females, and that doesn't include being married or anything like that. Yeah, 15%. The average wage in America right now is between $30,000 and $45,000 a year.
Wow.
So if you make over $45,000 a year, you're above average.
Oh crap! My headphones just died. Hold on a second. Let me get a plug. Damn it! I'm average though. Hold on.
When I see Jimbo, I literally feel like he is a definition of average.
You said he is average?
Yeah, like everything he does is average. He likes mirror lights. Everything he does is just straight average. So that fits his bill. Which is great. Like
there's nothing wrong with being average unless you're good at if you're good at being average, there's nothing wrong with it.
He's the best at being average.
I try to be above average. I want to be above the spectrum, I guess you would say.
And I think that's what the world's going towards now. Because it used to be just being like, mediocre is fine, but now you kind of just want to level up in life, which is cool. That's good for the world.
I agree completely. How's that cigar treating you?
Yo, it's good. Like I want to do more Victory cigars because.
Am I echoing at all?
No, you sound great.
Okay. I had to turn on echo cancellation and everything. I can't find the cable. Whatever. Simpsons joke. I love it. Check your pocket.
That's been our inside joke for years.
For 20 years, that's been our inside joke. I love it.
So every time you do, wait, it's actually in. I remember one time it was actually in your pocket.
I was looking for my cell phone or something. I'm like, man, where's my phone? He's like, check your pocket. I'm like, oh, hey, look, here it is. Oh.
You ready to do the voicemails?
We did not. And we have 3 of them in our mailbox right now. I'm going to play. Before we get to the voicemails, I wanted to show you a meme since today's KFC day. That they never stored secret recipes in a garage. That's why it's still a secret. So that's why KFC has their secret sauce and secret spices. Because they're not in Biden's garage. But back on that topic, we have a voicemail from the 401 area code. They say it's classified, so I'm going to play that. I got to make sure the volume's up. Okay, here we go.
Good evening. I can't tell you my name because I might have classified material in the back of my Corvette. But to answer that, if you ask me, I'm going to tell you I can neither confirm nor deny that I have classified material in the back of my Corvette. That's the typical military answer, period. And if I do have classified material, since I'm not a politician, I'll end up in jail. So that's why I give the answer I can neither confirm nor deny. And you guys have a good show, and good evening.
And good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, well, good to hear your voice, classified person with the document.
Classified Corvette and the classified documents.
Oh boy.
What's up, Kevin?
Briefcase.
Oh boy.
It's not classified then.
Yeah, we're gonna unclassify them, I guess. Let's go over to the 832 area code with this one right here.
Hey, okay, what we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra dimensional beings that
Is this person
an
getting
earlier
abducted?
precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military. I'm sorry, the government knows about them.
Uh-oh.
There's a lot.
We got a lot of conspiracy theory going on tonight, huh?
That they could begin moving the population to now aren't. No, they're not doing it. They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the.
All right, was that person crying? Were they getting abducted?
I don't know. I was kind of worried for him.
I think they were. I might have to call the 618 and make sure they're okay.
Yeah. So, Jimbo, do you believe in aliens?
I believe there's another life form out there. I don't know if we're living on their world or they're living in ours.
Richie?
He is toking it up.
Yeah.
He's got that cigar blazing. Old Slick Willie.
I do believe, just because we can't just be us. So there has to be like a lot more or universe. So we haven't seen it yet. I think they just don't want to like communicate with us because they're not. It's not. I don't know. It's if you just look down at us like from like a different perspective, we don't have our shit together. So why would they want to interact with us?
They look at us, see who's our president, and see what's going on, and they laugh, and they're like, "Ha, okay, never mind. I'm going back to bed."
I really think there is something out there. What it is, I have no idea. I mean, you gotta look at the whole Roswell thing with the whole what is it, the weather balloon situation where they lied about that. I don't know if there's aliens or not. I mean, but there's got to be something out there. I mean, we have Area 51 and that whole deal, but I don't know.
Back on some conspiracy stuff.
Illuminati confirmed.
Illuminati. This one's actually a good topic from the 618. I'm going to play it right now.
Yeah, I had to call into this here devil number with the 666 for that Jimbo and James show. Yeah, I think you boys need to talk about that there doomsday clock. Y'all see how close we are to midnight? Are y'all ready for the end of the world? Think about it.
So, for those of you that don't know, there's a group of scientists from the University of Chicago. It's not originally how it started, but that's who maintains it now. For the last 70 years, there's a doomsday clock. And basically, the closer you are to midnight is the closer we are to being fucked, meaning bye-bye. And there's a few things that go into this doomsday clock. There's the threat of nuclear attack and war. There's climate, which they just added in like 17 or 16 or something recently, or 20. Actually, it was 2007 when they added that. But currently, we're the closest we've ever been to Sayonara Doomsday is that we're 90 seconds away from Doomsday, the Doomsday clock.
So didn't the Mayans predict the end of the world in 2012?
They did, but from what I understand is they had the dates backwards, and it was supposed to be 2022, but it never happened. But it never happened. So here's what I read. Here's
and then
what I read
Y2K, and then Y2K.
Then Y2K, yeah. With the Mayan one, it was supposed to be 12/22 of 12, right? Wasn't that the date that it was supposed to be?
Something like that, yeah.
But apparently it was written wrong where it was 12 of 22. And that date's already passed anyway, so.
Yeah, so either way, they're still wrong.
So
Unless we're already in a simulation. We already have died already, so.
And then there was another theory that I've read that the world clock technically stopped at midnight of 2019 and reset in 2020. And that would make a lot of sense of what's happened in the last 3 years. That's another theory. And again, Illuminati. Medic's throwing up those emotes. I love it. But yeah, the reason why Medic just commented, the reason why basically that doomsday clock is 90 seconds till midnight is because of Russia and all the crap that's going on with NATO and
Ukraine,
COVID, all that stuff plays into a fact of it. So I don't know if we should be. I don't know what we can do to help. There you go. That's what I want to say. Is how can we?
We shouldn't be involved. First off,
yeah,
Ukraine isn't part of NATO, so we shouldn't be involved. They had a chance to be part of NATO. They didn't want to, and Vladimir Putin's trying to get Ukraine. Let him have it.
Right. I don't think the United States should have been involved in that at all. To be honest, we should be helping Mexico instead of Ukraine right now.
The thing is Ukraine was part of the USSR during the Soviet Union.
Yes, they were.
And it's actually my favorite part of history. And then they had the Berlin Wall and the split and all that jazz. But either way, that should be part of, it should be part of that country, and it never did, and it should be. So I don't think we should be involved. We're not the police of the world. We should not be policing other countries.
There's other things here in the United States borders that are needed. Of course, I know we've touched this before, both on air and off air. That what about the homeless?
Yes.
What about the needy people here? What about
the veterans?
Veterans, the biggest thing here in the United States that would solve a lot of things if they would have put funding towards mental illness,
especially for men
and women. But yeah, mental illness in general.
So I feel like men aren't able to reach out for mental illness. Women are, because they're allowed to be feminine and they're allowed to be emotional and they could speak out on it, but men can't.
Right.
There's soldiers coming back from war and they can't speak on their PTSD. There's police officers.
If you see a head shrinker as a guy, you're labeled as weak. I feel like.
There's police officers who've been in shootings. There's SWATs. There's firefighters. There's medics that been on runs where buildings are falling down. There's rockets being shot at them. Whatever it could be.
And they're just there to suck up the brunt of it all, because it's considered weak to express feelings as guys. I get it. I get it. And I feel like funding could be put to better use here in the States. And then even also in Mexico helping with the cartel, because that's where a lot of our problems stem from is, the gun violence, especially all the guns and drugs here in Chicago. They're not coming from the United States. They're coming from Mexico and
Arizona and Texas, because we need to build a better fucking wall.
Right. Exactly. Scuba says we're spot on that. So good. At least we all agree with that. I have another caller. I just got this one about 5 minutes ago before we started the segment. This one's from the 252, but it seems really short. I haven't listened to it yet, so here you go.
This might not be good.
It's the aliens again after me.
That's it. I don't.
I have a big cock.
I feel like
How
I should be
dare
sitting in the
you?
room as the person getting probed. So good luck
Yeah.
to you.
Exactly. Wow. What else do we have? I know we're getting we're getting towards the bottom of our show. What else we have? I wrote notes. I hand wrote some notes.
Oh, he took notes. He's actually prepared, except he can't get the dip in the.
I didn't talk about the New Year, the Asian New Year celebration that happened in L.A.
Oh, that's
The
not
Chinese
good.
New Year. There
That's
was
not
a
good.
shooting basically, and then also there was a shooting at a Iowa charter school as well. But again, that has to go back to my mental health thing. The
Yeah,
mental
yeah.
health in this country is not right. It needs improvement.
The West is failing. People in the West are failing.
Yeah, I agree. New voicemail from
I
that same
agree.
number.
Scooper says we got to fix our problems first. I really agree. We have problems here in America. We have homeless people. I live in Texas. You can't imagine when I travel through Austin and Dallas and Houston, all the homeless people living underneath the bridge. It's
Come
fucking
to Chicago.
terrible.
Come to
It's
Chicago.
It's fucking terrible. And
Also New Orleans. Holy cow! I don't know if you've been to New Orleans. Jeez.
it's horrible. And you know who I blame it on? I blame it on them. They refuse to fucking work. There's
Yeah.
so many jobs out here for people.
Yeah, I mean everybody's hiring at this point, I think, and for
So
decent pay.
have
Go
you
ahead, Richie.
seen the underground society they have underneath Vegas? That's insane.
I got stuck in one of those YouTube rabbit holes, and they actually had a reporter down there. It's a whole community in the
Yes.
tunnels underneath Vegas.
And fun fact, there was a adult entertainer that was living there. I forgot her name, but
Can we get her on the show?
no.
Oh wait, they have no internet in the tunnel. Never
She's
mind.
homeless, so yeah, not good. But yeah, it's just sad because she went from like the height of like her adult entertainment career to like the slums basically, and it's very sad.
Crazy. I don't know if. All right, so I'm gonna play this next one that just came in right now from the same caller that just did the last one of the. So hold on.
How dare
The
you?
Next clock is gonna go down March 28th. Watch it. Everything's gonna go down. Everybody's gonna die. Aliens, everything.
Illuminati. That was the Illuminati that just called right there.
So he said what? March 28th?
I heard it's doomsday. It's the doomsday clock, March 28th. I'm gonna play it again.
The next clock is gonna go down March 28th. Watch it. Everything's gonna go down. Everybody's gonna die.
I'm saving this email or this voicemail. I said
So
email.
what?
Voicemail.
You should play it on March 20. Wait, what's March 28th? Is that a Friday?
March 28th is a survey says
Tuesday.
A Tuesday.
All
So
right.
on March
Going up on a
31st,
Tuesday.
on March 31st, if we're still alive, we'll play that.
Yeah, we'll play it.
If we're still alive. What should next week's topic talk about?
Oh wait,
Well-
did you guys get suggestions from last week?
No, we didn't.
No, we got topics. We got instead
got
of suggestions, we got topics, which are
So-
doomsday clock and everything else.
So, next week we should try the Dorito dips. They're at Walmart. It's the nacho cheese and the Cool Ranch dips.
Okay.
We should do that next week. So get a bag of nacho cheese and then a bag of Cool Ranch and get the nacho cheese dip and the Cool Ranch dip.
First of all, you already know I'm going to forget both of those, so text
It's all
me
right.
those.
I'll text you them.
We need
Make sure you
group
get it.
chain.
Yeah,
So
we
I-
need.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And coming up in the next week or two, probably not next week. I'm still putting things together, but we're going to do a trivia night or a trivia segment where it's going to be James versus Richie, and they're going to be playing with two chatters, which will be picked at random. And then, like, if Richie wins, the chatter that's with Richie wins a shirt. If James wins, the chatter with James wins a shirt. And I'll show you the shirt. You guys can actually pick one up. They're ready and available at shootyourshotsports.com/JJ. That's where you can get a shirt like this.
Link is in the bottom, ticking on the bottom.
Yep,
below
right there,
Richie.
scrolling on the bottom, shootyourshotsports/JJ. That's where we post all previous episodes, and also make sure you guys follow our Rumble. I'm going to post that in the chat right now. We're trying to get up to 25 subscribers for our channel or followers for our channel, because then we can go live over there. We're at 3 right now.
It's fucking free. Go ahead and make an account and fucking follow.
Fuck. And I play the last voicemail. I did play the last voicemail. That last voicemail said that the Illuminati and the
March
Doomsday Clock is
28th.
March 28th, which I'm going to kiss my own ass goodbye on that date, I guess. I don't know.
I was gonna say, Jimbo, at least we get to see our birthdays.
Yes.
Like before we die. So
By the
I'm
way,
screwed.
my birthday is on a Friday coming up. I don't know if we're going to do a show on that day or not, because I think the fiance wants to take me out.
Oh, hell. Richie, are we going to do the show?
I mean, if I'm not third wheeling, yeah, I'll go.
Oh, it could be the James and Richie show for one day.
How dare you?
I'm down. I don't care.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Still calling the 27th. Still calling in the 27th. I love it, Medic. That's awesome.
All right, so what?
Here, Richie, if you don't want to do it, Medic will do a show with you.
I'll still be in here. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I got nothing going on.
There you go. That's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah.
The fan show.
I want to get more fan involvement. Obviously, that's what it's all about when you do shows like this. Any ideas that you guys have, hit them in our Discord. Discord link is now in chat, so make sure you guys follow that Discord. Or how do you say it again, James?
Discord.
Okay, you said it normal now, but
he says
Discord.
Discord.
It's Discord.
Yeah.
Cord.
Yeah, like we say Discord. He says just cord, which is funny, but yeah.
It's whatever.
Oh,
it
boy,
works.
oh, boy.
So
we
what
raiding tonight?
So what's our next voicemail for next week, real quick?
I feel like it should be a question like "Would you rather" or something, so like we can engage with that, or you know what I mean, like something.
I'm with it.
engagable.
I'm with it. Yeah.
All right. Would you rather what though? I'm rating my channel over to yours, James, right now as we speak. So
Okay, go ahead.
there you go, raid.
Random question, Jimbo. Is that a cupcake behind you, like the green thing? No, yeah, right there.
Yeah, that is
what's
a cupcake. That is a cupcake.
Yes.
Looks
Or
like
is
a
that
blanket.
mushrooms?
It's cupcake blanket.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a blanket.
I couldn't tell if it was mushrooms or cupcakes.
Her nickname is Cupcake.
Your nickname's Cupcake?
No, her nickname is Cupcake.
Your nickname is Cupcake?
Shut up. Shut up. I forgot to put the raid emote, by the way. There you go. And I got
Jimbo the Cupcake.
There we go. All right. Let's see. Last week, you chose the raid. Let's see who we got on tonight.
I have you as editor, so you could kind of raid me out.
Ooh, let's see what he's doing. We can go to Chicago on this one. Let me mute my Firefox so you can't hear it, because that'd be annoying, I think. Okay. Let's go to Chicago, guys, and check out DJ Lookout from Chicago. He actually works for the city of Chicago. But before we go over there, let's just say goodnight to everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We have a pretty cool outro thing that I created. Guys, when it starts playing, unmute your mics. But I'll catch you guys next week. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for the bits. Make sure you join the Discord, follow us on Rumble, and I'll see y'all later.